All right, I have a live trade on, and what I'm actually got to get the rest of the stop order in. So I went short here at 1508, and I have a stop loss in at 1532. I think that this thing has a great chance at going lower here, so we're going to see what happens with it. But again, right now as it stands, 1508 is where I'm short, and have a stop loss in at 1532. So in the spirit of trying to make the video as short and efficient as possible, I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I will keep you posted whether I decide to add some more or adjust my stop loss or whatever. But that is the current setup. I will keep you updated. Okay, I have updated my stop loss to 1523. So it went from what was it, 1531 down to 1523. So now I'm actually kind of making money in the sense of a penny saved is a penny earned. So while I still may lose money on the trade, I'm not going to lose as much as I originally had been willing to. So I'm now, like I said, making money in the form of saving money, and it's getting close here. I may be getting stopped out. Let's see what happens. So I'll keep it rolling here and see if I get stopped out. But I want no part of getting trapped in some sort of bigger bounce. So if it gets up there, that would be a signal to me that maybe this thing is getting ready to bounce. And like I said, I want no part in that. So getting closer here. And I am out. So $94 loss. Bigger than obviously my gain on the day. But nothing that can't be wiped away. And one of those things where had it rolled over and broken to the downside, my upside potential would have been pretty darn nice. So let's see if I can capture some other trades here. Okay, I have a short position on here now in HOG. I am short at 63.88. Looking like this may want to bounce back down to the downside here. So we'll see what happens with it. I may try to add some size, or I may just back out depending on how it reacts. So that's the current plan right now, but not off to the best start here. But here, we'll see what happens with it. All right, well, I want to capture this mistake that I just experienced here, and we'll go through with it. I think the last trade video I did the same mistake, but well, I need to be careful using the word mistake. I went short here at 198.52 on what was looking like the break. And I had to sit through a little bit, but I got too itchy on the trigger finger again. It was one of those things where I thought, hey, look, I've wiped away all my losses, so that looks good. I'm going to take the win. However, you can see now that I could be up much more than what I was. Let's see, I was short at 198.52, and now I could be up easily $300, and I got 155 on the trade. So I'm not trying to come across like I'm greedy or unthankful or anything like that, but I made the mistake of being a little too trigger happy because I saw, hey, look, like I said, I'm back into the green after having a couple losses here. I can't remember if I recorded HOG or not, but that was another one where I liked the setup, but it just didn't work out my way. So I took another loss on that one, but a little too anxious, but this makes me feel a little bit better seeing this upwards move here. But regardless, the mechanics of the trade didn't do it, didn't maximize it as much as I should. Like I said, I could have easily gotten at least 250 out of the trade, but that didn't quite happen. However, at the end of the day, I am speaking in hindsight a little bit. It was still a winning trade because I was risking right around $50, and I made 155 on it. So from an RVR standpoint, everything still worked out fine. I got the goals that I was willing to do. So I don't want to make it sound like it was a totally failed trade, but I should have let it work for me a little bit more. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's always easy to say that stuff in hindsight. But I am up now $32 on the day. So this is just a prime example, this video, of why you got to keep your loser small, under control. That way all it takes is one trade, as this one worked out. Although I screwed it up, but we'll see if I can catch another one. But like I said, I was risking about $50, so I made 155 on it. So RVR, it made good sense. But I don't know. At the end of the day, and I've said this before, but when you have a plan, you can still screw things up, and everything can still be okay. Case in point, right here. Yeah, I screwed up the trade. I didn't play it as best as I could have. However, I still got a good RVR return on it. I was able to wipe away my losses. So that's really what, when you don't have a plan and when you're basically guessing or gambling, you have to play things perfectly or else you're going to be in a world of hurt. Whereas when you have a plan, things can work out a little bit better in your favor. But with this one, and I'm seeing, I am thinking about actually going short right now, which is why I'm kind of stumbling on my words. I'm trying to commentate and think at the same time. So I'll let you know. If I decide to hop back in on the short side, I'll keep you posted. It is 10:30 exactly now. I'm just going to wrap things up. Not the most exciting video, but one of those where I think it goes to show you can have more losers than winners, and you can still have things in your favor. I realize that there's technically more green down here, but I'd almost consider, $10, $15, $25. Sure, those are winners, but, those are ones where my trade idea just really didn't work out. But because I had a plan in place, I was still able to pull a little bit of profit from them. But really, as far as trade ideas that kind of unfolded, I had two that unfolded for losses, but the one that did unfold for the win, basically wiped it out in combination when you had all these other kind of little, yeah, I guess that was a winner type thing. So I guess that's a good little lesson from today's action is, and like I said, it's 10:30, so I still have the whole day left to build on the gains. Right now I'm up $42. So nothing big, but from a money management standpoint and a risk management standpoint, this pretty much says it all. Two quote-unquote kind of bigger losers, but then the one that worked out, and as we discussed, should have worked out much better, but I screwed it up in a sense, but still got my good RVR from it. Was able to wipe away everything and still put me up, $42 on the day. So if there are any questions or anything like that, please put them down in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, then please click the like button. Little clicks like that really do go a long way. If you're interested in learning how to trade with charts and candlesticks and all that, I'd encourage you to go to claytrader.com, check out the training section of the website. And then also I have a private trading group where you can hang out with me and other traders during the day in the live chat room. And with that comes a subscription to my newsletter where I send out my scans and such of charts that I like going into the week. So all that stuff I think is very fairly priced. And then of course there is Clay Trader University, which is everything combined into one package with bulk discount or bulk pricing included in that. So check that stuff out. Again, leave any comments below. I like to hear from people, and click the like button, and I'll try my best to get a few more of these videos out. Thanks for watching. Remember, get out there and trade without emotion.